Are you ready?
We are live on the mic with our host DJ Deuce and Bamboo Bam.
Bam!
Let's get this show started.
Yo, what's up? I'm DJ Deuce with my brother here, Bamboo.
yeah, Denzel, baby. You know, what up?
What's going on, my brother?
Chilling, man. What you saying?
I was telling you about 2 minutes ago. It's +5 and raining in February. Explain that. My head's about to explode. Explain that to me.
Better than the snow, right?
You know what, man? Fuck it. Melt the shit away. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done with it. But anyways, I want to get everyone to know that we're going to be on Clash TV soon. We're signing a contract on Clash TV. Download your app now at the Apple App Store.
Yes.
Or even check out their website, www.clsh.tv. Clash TV, man. Check it out. It's a new app. It is, you haven't checked it out, Bam. I know you haven't. I know you're running, but it is so interactive. People, you can invite each other, and then you can actually debate and talk. It's pretty dope, man.
Nice.
It's one of those things, and it's on 5 like major fucking channels around the world, which is kind of cool. It's nice to see moves being made, hard work paying off. So we cannot complain about that. But Bam, I got a story. Went out yesterday to get some wings, and you're gonna appreciate this story.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Because, well, first of all, you know me. When I go out, as much as I am social, sometimes I'm anti-social. Sometimes I just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, you know. And the people at the bar, I don't know if they sense it, but they want to talk to me. They just want to be like, "Hey, man, nice jersey," and I'm like, "Great, fuck off." What is it? I'm like, nothing. Get away from me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly.
Beat it.
So, and it's not busy. It's later on at night, and our waiter guy that's been there used to be a busboy for a while. He became a waiter now. He's upgrading in life a little bit, and he walks over to us, and he's like, "Fuck those truckers." And, dude, he was like, fuck that, and they should go, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, holy shit, man. He goes, now they're going to try and interfere with schools. And he goes, and you know what I do for a living? He goes, what do they want them to do? Everyone to be stupid and be like truckers? Like, this guy hasn't worked in 2 years.
He said what?
He's preventing kids from going to school so they can be dumb and be like truckers.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And I was like, damn, man. And first of all, you work at a restaurant. You get all your food and beer supplies through a truck. Like, I'm sitting there going, oh, my God. And he's looking at our faces, and we're not, like, hopping on, like, yeah. So he's starting to realize this is, like, maybe he shouldn't. He's starting to backpedal a little bit, And he's like, "Oh, how's it affect you?" I said, "Well, the first thing ever in life for me is if it don't affect me, I don't give a fuck. That's one. I don't care what the protest is about.
Right, fuck it.
2, at the end of the day, I'm a type of guy. When you're in so deep, sometimes you can't back off. You can't. That's just the way I've been. You can't leave.
You in. You all in.
Me, I'm all in. When it's like, because sometimes there's a point of no return. Absolutely none.
Right.
And I kind of feel that's where they're at. So, yeah, this dude came in, blah, 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 get fucking me dumb. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. You work at the Royal Oak. Relax.
Oh, wow. He went off.
Yeah, he went off. But the thing is, you know how it is in the bar business. You got to keep a political game. You don't talk shit. You don't cheer for the other team over the other team. You bring up a few points. You never... Because the thing is, when you start saying, but I don't want to go back, because the next time I go back, he's going to say something stupid, and I'm not going to hold it in twice. That's what I'm saying. Bad move. Rookie mistake. No. Terrible customer service.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Motherfucker. I don't know, bro. I know. It was definitely an interesting situation, you know what I mean?
He said, everybody going to be stupid and be truckers.
And the best part about this, there's this dude sitting there, and he's telling me that he works. I don't even know. He came in from Hamilton, and then one guy's talking about his vacation, and he starts naming Bahamas and Dominican, and I guess he's doing the Caribbean thing, right? And the guy by himself is like, they have some great cocaine over there, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
The people, they tripping, bro.
Yeah, it's always the ones by themselves. They're fucking weird. You know what I mean? When they're by themselves, leave them by themselves.
Don't talk to the loners.
Like, I was just like, what the fuck? Is he looking for cocaine? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to throw a comment. Are you guys all into that shit too?
Well, but we can't not leave the loners. The lone people loners alone. Because we'll go somewhere by ourselves. We don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
But you're not a fucking dummy loner.
No. But still, it's just like fucking a lot of cocaine.
They have some great cocaine, and I'm like, all right, man, cool. I'm like, you do that, man.
Maybe you had the cocaine look to you, you know.
What I did. I was so pale that I realized I made him think of something. You know what I mean? It was just interesting in the fact that I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? It was just a weird, like, hour of my life. Like, it was just, God damn.
Why? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I was like,
where's my wings? Where's my wings?
Yeah, just don't talk to me. That's going to be my new shirts, man. You know what? I'm printing 100 of them. Don't, front and back, same saying. Don't talk to me. Look at me. Don't talk to me. Nothing.
Yeah, don't talk to me and don't.
I
say
won't
goodbye.
even talk to you. I will point at the menu.
Don't talk to me in the front and don't say goodbye on the back.
I won't even talk to him neither. I will point at the menu and tell them what I want. Like, don't just get away from me. I don't know if COVID made me even more like, what the fuck's going on?
Bro, that's crazy.
I don't know. It was pretty fucked up though. But anyways, we're supposed to have Baby Egypt on.
Yes, we are. We're supposed to.
Baby Egypt. Let me see if he's okay. Well, he was on. Okay, you know what? I'd like to talk shit because that's what I like to do. I like to say fuck him. But the thing is, I know my luck, Bam. I'll say fuck him. He fucking stiffed. And no, he doesn't do that. He someone passed away or some shit. You know what I mean? That it always comes firing back somehow. And
right.
Something happened, an accident or something. So the older I get,
let's not get too deep and too mad at the man. We, bottom line, something might have happened. We don't know, but on the other hand, we're a little perturbed that I had some stuff I want to talk to him about. We wasn't reached out and stuff, and said what's up.
But the funny thing is, you reached out for us for this. That's why I'm a bit on like what happened. He reached out to us to come on about a week ago, and I said, actually, we can do it on a Friday.
Right.
And then he's like, yeah, it works out. He promotes the thing, and then nothing, no show, no call. Right. And you know what? Today's day and age, here, I got you on 2 social medias here.
Anything can happen, right?
True enough, Bam. What'd you bring up to me earlier on today? Some Death Row.
Yeah. Snoop acquired Death Row joint, man. I'm happy for the man. I'm impressed. It belonged there. It belongs in his hands.
Do you know who owned it before?
Some group bought it out. Because
I know there was rumors at one point. Rumors, of course, it's all rumors. Like I keep hearing, it's a soccer mom that bought it. Like as a joke, right? Like I want to see if I can Google that. Who?
Yeah, some group bought it out. If I'm right. And with this contract with Snoop, I don't know if he got the masters of everybody or he just got the.
You kind of have to.
He just got the. Well, I think he got the rights for the Death Row logo or the merchandise stuff like that.
Man, this is interesting. On August 23rd, 2019, American toy company Hasbro announced a $4 billion purchase of one of making them the owners of Death Row Records.
The toy company owned them. Wow.
Well, I didn't see. That's fucking news to me.
Wow.
God damn. I would love to know how much Snoop paid.
I don't know. I think it's kept on a hush.
Everything. There's always, but don't worry, there'll be a rumor on here we can read.
Sooner or later. But the bottom line, people, is that man is about to become a billionaire. You know what I mean? He's about to become a billionaire. Because once you get all the fucking masters for everybody's music on Death Row, there ain't no stopping him. He gets his own masters back.
Yeah, I feel it. But now my question is to you. They bought it for $4 billion. What would you have bought it today if you're a Snoop Dogg? Now, what I mean by that, before you answer that, what I mean by that is Death Row worth more today than it did then?
It's worth more.
You think so?
I know so.
Interesting.
Because if you look at the worth of the label when it first came out, they made history. They made classics, as you put it. Bangers, classics, always going to be around. Something that always going to get played. Now, and that's them building the brand for themselves, right? You get what I'm saying? Now, years later, okay, not a lot more music came out, but the people who created the brand, they elevated.
Okay.
Their status elevated.
I see your point.
You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, he's going to require his masters. He's going to DJ Quick masters, Dog Pound masters, Tupac masters, and the billionaire rapper Dr. Dre's fucking masters. So, no matter how you look at it, it's worth more money by now. You know what I mean? Just that alone.
I see your point. I still play that old school shit on my Spotify.
You know what I mean?
And everything else. Yeah.
And then we're not even talking about the merchandising and the selling of the Death Row the logo itself. That's money to be made in its own, and all these new rappers that he's going to sign to the label. You see what I'm saying?
So that was my other question I was going to ask you. You are now Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now you're a businessman. You're fucking a billion times smarter when you first got into the music business. You acquired Death Row Records. Do you now use it as a record label? Do you now sign people to it? Is that the next move? Is he now becoming the new Master P?
Yes.
Because he says that he learned a lot from Master P.
Yes. He's going to have to do it. You know, he's been trying to do it, but he's been so much focusing on being an artist and building his brand and his thing that he never got the chance to reach back and go, yo, I'm putting you on, I'm doing this, other than Dog Pound and them guys. But they all work together, right? So now I can sit back in the cut, make you a superstar. Now,
what if he makes a Drop It Like It's Hot remix?
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's going backwards, man. Man. You know, I'm not a big fan of that song, man. You know, his caliber, his level of lyricalism is up here. He can't be making songs like that down there. You know what I mean? He can't do it.
Earlier on today, Bam and I had a conversation about the worst hip hop song in history.
And I swear it's that one there.
Do you think it's like the worst hip hop song? Guys, if whoever's listening, if you can type in the worst hip hop song in history, your opinion, I'll pop it up.
You know, I mean, I probably heard worse than that, but it's just.
But there's something, I know you cringe when you hear it.
It's like, you know, I know Snoop before that, and then this comes out.
I get it.
Why did he do that?
What about like when you're at a club and that song dropped? Like, were you like, fuck?
I'm going to get a beer. I'm going to do something else. Anything else?
There was only one song in life that made me walk out of a club. It wasn't really a hip hop song. It was that song like Paper Planes by MIA.
Boom, boom, boom. Shoot you for your money.
Yeah. I just looked at the DJ. I was in Montreal and I walked right the fuck up because you don't fuck around. I'll walk next door. Like, I'll go to another bar. You know what I mean? Hype night. You play that shit early on when no one's paying attention, but not dance floor killer.
I didn't understand that song either, right?
That was fucking.
I didn't understand that.
So, Alex, you think this is the worst song in hip hop history? Wild Wild West by Will Smith?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because okay, Alex, to debate you on that one, he says the Wild Wild West by Will Smith.
I like it.
Hold on. Hear me out. The Wild Wild West by Will Smith. If it was such a bad song, it wouldn't have got remade because Will Smith's version is a remade version of it from
what?
Kool Moe Dee.
Is that what it was? Oh, yes, it was.
All right, so think about that. The song got done twice. It's not that fucking bad, bro. You see what I'm saying? No, really? If it was that bad, someone's going to do it again? So can you hear somebody else doing Ice, Ice, Baby? Can you?
Yeah.
No,
you.
No. You know what I mean? That song was done twice, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Says the Will Smith version suck, though.
I'm not debating that. I'm not debating that. I'm just saying it's not the worst song ever.
But what if you brought it out in verses against LL Cool J?
Woo. He wouldn't bring that one out.
Yeah, he would.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it.
He definitely would. I the worst hip hop song in history.
I like that one, Alex.
The worst hip hop song in history for me.
It's been a lot of songs.
Because I let a lot of shit slide in 2021 with Shooting the Shit podcast, and I promised Bam before we started live on the mic that I wasn't holding back no more. And all my friends that know me to listen to the show, I know they were slightly disappointed last year, listening and watching and be like, "Oh, he's gonna say something," and they never did. And 1,000 times when these little bastards that we interviewed, I shouldn't call them that, they're these great artists, and I said, who are some of the rappers that influenced you into hip-hop? And they dropped Lil Wayne. I wanted to smash my computer.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's 100% 100% right. That XXL freshman freestyle I showed you, Deuce. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. It has little Uzi Vert, Kodak Black. Dude, that's
not a lineup. That was never a lineup. That was geared to fail right off the bat.
But dude, you know what? Hands down.
I know that.
We're talking about songs, but artist wise, you know what? That takes the cake. That whole lineup that Alex just brought up is the worst. But I've always had the debate. We always have debates here on the show. We've had debates while we were having drinks. Where the fuck did hip hop die? Where did it get weird? Why did it get funny? For me, it's not even creative anymore. And a lot of people blamed our boy, what's his name? Soulja Boy. Oh,
Superman.
And then, but the thing is, I was like, you know what? He might be right. But you know what? That shit didn't make me cringe. He created a whole dance style. I was like, okay, you know what? I don't like the dude. I think dude's half retarded when I watch him on interviews, but that's a different story. But I personally think it was still Wayne. And if you guys have a chance, please, guys, if you're ever bored out of your mind and you want to be like, what the fuck is Deuce talking about? You go on Google, type a Milli, Lil Wayne lyrics, and read them to yourself as a human being. And explain to me that was fantastic shit.
I don't know, man. Like I said, me, Cash Money Wayne, Cash Money Weezy, that little youngin', that boy was on fire, you know. Then you got Middle Weezy, and then you got Weezy now. Weezy now I'm not feeling. When he was at his peak with Millie, he was all right, you know. He was just still doing his thing, whatever the case may be. But when he first came out, for a kid that young to be spitting those bars and with that flow.
But you're absolutely right, though, Bam, because no matter how much I say he sucks, it doesn't really matter. Numbers are numbers, right? We always say that. Numbers are numbers.
It wasn't even numbers. It was just he spitting.
But, dude, he has numbers. He's done well. His catalog's humongous. He's done well on the charts. He's been on 1 year with the most featured artists. But for me,
true that.
Fuck that, and I don't care. Garbage is garbage. If you got fooled, you get fooled. You got fooled like COVID, then I don't give a shit. He's garbage. For me.
Right.
For me. But Alex is asking, is there any new rappers that you like? Maybe any new tracks? There was one. I don't know how new it is because I don't really look at new shit. But I was listening to some tracks. Rockstar by The Baby. I actually like that track. I was like, because there's Baby, Little Baby, and then, you know, and then there's Cry Babies. I don't fucking know what kind of babies there's out there. But you know what I mean? I was like, that track's all right. But as new guys, like, you know, like, because you guys have to understand that I look at music differently. Me and Bam talked about that earlier too, you know? Bam's an artist. He might look at it lyrically. I have to find out if you guys are actually paying attention to the verse. Regardless if it's crazy or not, are you guys bumping to the hook? Is this a catch? Is it catching your attention? And believe it or not, unfortunately, I have to mention this too. The producer is a big part of what I'm talking about. It's got to start with the beat, right? You got to feel that shit and then move on. Right. That's what I look at music a lot differently because DJing over all these years, people like I used to send me a track. Yo, this is a sick track, and I used to say it's garbage, but I didn't give it a chance to really study the track and what they were trying to look at it. Right. You know, a certain direction. I was like, this shit's garbage. I can't play this in the club. Looking at it totally different. So for me, I look at music some different, right? So I'm a bit different. But like, Bam, is there any new guys out there? Like I'm gonna give you an example. What I mean by that, new guys. But you know, like people like J. Cole, and I want to say but I don't want to fucking appeal to this guy. I don't.
Well, J. Cole, see now, you know, J. Cole's an old soul when it comes to music. When it comes to rap,
I could absolutely agree. Yeah,
he's an old soul. He's more of a lyricist. Like I'm not a fan of J. Cole in the sense of he puts out songs that grasp me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I sit down and listen to his lyrical content, the boy's on point.
No, 100%.
He's on point, and he's trying to teach you something and trying to show you something. You know what I mean? He's trying to educate you to this rap game while other people is just imitating the game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like he's trying to tell you, watch your masters, watch your spins, watch your this, watch your that. You know what I mean? When you listen to him, you know. But the other rappers are like, who cares? Here's a bottle, here's a pill, get fucked up, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So, you know, I give him his credit where credit is due. You know what I mean?
No, I lyrically wise, fantastic. I just am not grass. I'm grass more to goons like 50 Cent.
Well, see, but okay, that's a whole different
But that's what I'm attracted to.
But that's a whole different animal in itself. You see what I'm saying? Because your appeal to him was he's hungry. You know what I mean? He's coming out and he's saying whatever it is to get your attention, but he's not saying nothing stupid in a sense because he's talking about what he knows.
True.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can relate to, oh shit, yeah, I know about that. I've been on the block. You know what I mean? So it's different levels that artists put out, right? So
and that's there's a preference there. You know, there's something for everyone, right?
And I'm not knocking the new cats because, like I said, you know, I don't understand the lingo too much, and they do mumble a lot, so it's hard to really catch on to who's saying what and so on, right? You know.
Both your opinions. If Alex is still here, you're still listening. What's your thoughts on Kid Cudi?
Kid Cudi. Nah, I really don't have an opinion on him.
No. There was a documentary that I couldn't finish on Netflix or Amazon or one of those streaming sites.
Kid Cudi?
Yeah, Kid Cudi. Nice guy. Seems like a nice guy.
All right.
I just wasn't Day and Night. You know, everyone knows that one track. That's the Kid Cudi track for me.
Okay.
I just he has another one. I'm not trying, and I'm not disrespecting it by not remembering. That's just being me.
Right.
But you know, I mean, overall, you know, I don't know.
Well, like I said, every artist.
It's a name that never gets brought up. That's why I just popped.
Well, you know, a lot of artists, they have different points and different views on how they want to project themselves, and you know, you got to kind of have, you know, the energy, the look, the sound. You know what I mean? The hook. You got to have it all to catch people's attention, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so Alex said he hasn't made any new shit in a while, so I think his time has passed. Yeah,
yeah. Well, see, you can never really say someone's time has passed.
Yes, we can. That's what we can do here.
Not really, because if he can put something out that everybody can relate to,
yes,
then he's back on top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and as we speak, we don't know if he's working on something or nothing. We don't know. Now, I never I don't think you and I have had this discussion about would the game be different if Pac and Biggie didn't die? I don't think you and I have ever had. I've had this discussion with others, but I don't think you and I have ever had this discussion.
Would it be different if they didn't die?
Do you think Jay would still be big as he was?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe that too. Do you think that the game would have got, because the game kind of got weak over the years?
That music game we talking about, or the rap of the game?
Oof, I want to say both.
Cause the rap of the game, he sabotaged his own career.
Who?
The game.
Oh, I'm not talking about that game.
Oh, okay.
No, I think the game sucks.
Oh, the music game. Now, the music game.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Would it would have changed a little bit, but not too much.
Interesting.
You understand? It would have changed, but not too much. Not as far and drastic as it did now. You understand what I'm saying? Because I find there were certain artists that tried to keep the game to a certain standard. You get what I'm saying? They tried to keep it to a certain standard, but they got all fucked up with the business. You know what I mean? So, for example, let's use the guy from Detroit, Trick.
Yes, I like Trick.
Okay, Trick. You know, he put out some music, stuff like that. He wasn't too big. Nobody really got into him until him and Slim did a track together. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
But him, for a rapper from a city to shut down another major artist that's fucking at his epitome of his career, then something's about this man. This man's got that charisma. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
If he can shut down a Rick Ross show, then what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? But he's doing it because you're coming to my town, you want to take my money and from my city, but you don't want to put none of the local artists on the ballot. You feel me? You know, and here's the thing. It's not Rick Ross' fault. It's the label fault. The label's not showing the respect to the city. Like, hey, you want to come sell your fucking booze here, but you don't want to fucking... You know what I mean? So, and that little bit of a standard to the music game has been lost because now it's all about I make money, because Rick Ross don't say shit about Philly because he went to Philly and got McMills. You see what I'm saying? He won't talk bad about Philly. He won't talk bad about this. You know? So I don't know. If Big and Pac were still alive, I think they would have kept the game. I think they would have kept the game to a certain level, right?
That's my assumption too, man. Now, because there is something stupid that was floating for a while when we took the holidays off and then, you know, we had to do the name switch, etc. It was your boys, the Island Boys.
Oh shit! Don't get me started.
What do you mean?
Don't get me started.
Why?
Okay, we went from 6ix9ine to Island Boys. People, do you not see the transition? Do you not see the similarity of what entertains you? Something's wrong with your mind. You understand what I'm saying? You went from crazy, fucked up, curly rainbow hair motherfucker to dreadlock motherfuckers over here, blonde hair dreadlocks, who's supposed to be Cuban that ain't never stepped foot in Cuba.
Oh my God. I got a question, Bam. Is it like, are people looking and watching them because they actually are fans, or it's just like a comedic act?
It doesn't matter which way you look at them. If you look at them, you're a fan. You understand what I'm saying? That's the
if
whole
it's a
point.
comedy or not, right?
There you go. There you go. You know, it's like I don't take those boys serious, but you watch something of them about them at least once or twice a day. You're a fan.
I want to tell you my God honest opinion. At first, I was like, "Holy fuck, what's going on?"
That's what
Right?
I said. That's what I said.
Then I saw 99,000 people mimicking them, grannies, people, white guys, all sorts of shit with the hair, mimicking them.
Okay. So
I got mad at them.
If an 80-year-old lady can look at you,
Yeah.
and no, let me know. An 80-year-old white lady
Yes.
that knows nothing about gangster rap, hip hop, or whatever genre of music they do, gonna imitate you, you a funny looking motherfucker.
I should send you this, bro. There's an Instagram footage that I found of the guy getting beat up by his girlfriend in the car, and he's crying. I forgot about that, dude. He's like, she's in the driver's seat smacking him.
One of the Island Boys?
Yeah, and he's like, no. It's the funniest thing. I gotta find it.
No, fuck.
We gotta find a way to get it on the fucking computer. Is what we gotta do. But anyways, it was fantastic. So my emotions, they're idiots. These guys are idiots. Then I just feel bad for them because bam, they're idiots.
Well, yeah.
Everybody
know it except them.
Yeah, Alex, I don't know if I can share it. I have to hook my shit up, and I don't know. Since there's an update, the thing don't work. Come on, man, Alex, I can only do so much over here.
You know,
but
and I want everybody to know, I'm not hating on them. I just don't understand why y'all giving them.
I feel bad, bro. I really
15
do.
minutes. I just don't understand it. You know,
I feel bad because now it's like because that 15 minutes, as much as it comes with fame, it comes with a lot of hate, bro.
Of course.
And it's not.
They probably get more hate than fame.
Well, of course, they're at a celebrity boxing match. People are throwing shit at them. Come on, they're 90 pounds each. Like,
I mean, you project that. See, that's the problem when you project that particular imagery.
Yeah,
somebody's going to test your shit.
Can we get their moms on here?
Their mothers won't do it. Their mom won't do it. Their mom will not do it. They the mother's love for their kids. She's never gonna come on and say something bad about her kids. She's not gonna.
What about the aunt that hates them? No, they were something, man. I just, and after a month of seeing these poor bastards, it's at the point where like I don't even hate them anymore. I actually have felt bad because now the world is shitting on them.
I don't know.
They got paid to be shit on. You know what I mean?
Personally, the best move for them right now to stir up anything else and keep them in the game is to do a track with 6ix9ine. That right there, that'll just stir the pot right up again. It would.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're right. Alex has a question. Bam, if we signed you up for Pillow Fighting Championship, would you go on?
No.
No?
No.
This exists, Bo?
Really?
Yeah.
Pillow Fight Champions.
I'll send you the. I said it was me and Alex were at his house, and we flicked it on, and I thought it was a porno. Come on, bro. Pillow Fighting Championship. I was like, fuck, chuck it on. And it was two jacked guys with pillows smashing each other, bro. Dude, it's $5,000 for grand prize. You in?
No.
Why not?
Pillow fight.
I know. No. I didn't tell you this, man, but I actually messaged the promoter to try to come on the show. Pillow Fighting Championships.
Wow.
Dude, I'll send it to you. It's dude.
The weirdest thing I seen was the slapping contest, where people were sitting there slapping the shit out of people.
Yeah, but that's still a little more gangster than 2 pillows, bro.
Like I said, I'm sitting there looking at this big dude about to slap this little small dude, and I'm like, he's going out. Boom, that little dude stand up and keep going, right?
Dude, you gotta be fucking retarded after that. Like, your brains must be scrambled, no?
How many concussions?
Ask Alex. I gave a few concussions with a few slaps to people, bro. Trust me about this.
That's crazy.
But
pillow fight. Nope.
So we, like, guys, everyone that's on the podcast, the whole team, etc. We got to come up with something stupid. We got to stop thinking that we're smart, because these stupid people are winning. The Island Boys,
they might be smart.
6ix9ine,
They might be smart
pillow fighting champion.
They might be smart with the stupid ideas.
Because every time I think of something, I'm like, that's stupid. And then there's something even dumber that's out there that's even making money. I'm like, maybe I've been doing this all wrong.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and put it out and see what happens.
But man, imagine if I came up to you and said, yo, we're gonna start an organization called Pillow Fighting Championship. No, exactly. I got the footage. I'll send it to you after, bro. It's fucked up.
Wow.
So, remember we talked about Rogan last time?
Yeah.
But supposedly he said some racist slur. Like he was using the N-word. I guess he was drinking with a guy and he was wondering where the word came from and how it sounds weird and why would they come up with that. That's where like the first backlash was the COVID vaccination, but then the super backlash was this when I found out. So what do you think?
Well, okay, so was he asking where the word came from?
Yeah, I think, because he does a lot of research. He was just, like, it was always, like, weird. Like, he was like, you know what I mean? Like, because if you actually, like, Mexicans are called wetbacks, but they actually walk across the land to get to the United States.
Yeah, but that's not why.
I don't know. I made that shit up. Why?
But that's not why. And see, and that's the truth. Like, if he was really truly having a podcast on, hey, where did this word come from? How did it come about?
I didn't watch it, so I can't even tell you.
I don't know. I haven't watched it either. But I'm just saying, in that context, if he's having a conversation like that, I don't see that being a major problem. It's trying to get to the root of where it came from. You get what I'm saying? So it can say, hey, this is where it came from.
I think it was more. I think my opinion. I think it was more on a dumb, like, where did they create? How did that word get created? Like, it was more on the dummy, like, that makes, like, how the fuck did they come up with this word? You know what I mean? Like,
now see, that's where his problem was, because he's trying to talk about a serious topic and.
Don't take it as facts. I'm doing the fake facts right now,
and make it seem a little fucked up, right? So,
hold on, we got Alex there. We got him. Yeah. He said on the podcast that he was saying that it is such a powerful word. Oh yeah, and he was talking about how the use of the word. However, he was kind of saying it freely. Oh, I think I did. He was high as fuck now, right, Alex?
Okay.
Yes.
So,
who the fuck was he talking to about? Alex, was at least the fucking guy black that he was talking to? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying, Bam?
It doesn't even matter when you sit there.
Well, for me, believe it or not, for me, it is a little bit different.
If he was sitting there talking to a black guy, it's not different.
For me,
it's even worse. Even worse.
Really? Because you think he's being more ignorant with the guy in front of him?
Well, like I said, from what I just read from there, he's put that in two different contexts. You get what I'm saying? For having such a powerful word, saying that it's very meaningful and it's fucked up.
For sure, Jamie Foxx.
For him saying that for him saying that this is a powerful word and so on and whatnot, and then using it as freely as he did, meaning he don't respect.
I don't think he was using it freely like okay, it's gonna be a part of my vocabulary. I think it was
even in that conversation, you can't say this is a powerful word and then still be talking shit about it. Still be using it as freely as you're supposed to. It's not.
He was kind of high. I think he was trying to talk to himself when he said it out loud, just to be like,
He be getting high on his show.
Oh, big time. Big time.
I don't know. I don't watch him.
I know Drink Champs. They smash a lot of shots. This guy is high as fuck, drinking 20-year-old whiskey and having a great old time. Dude, one podcast was 4 hours.
Wow. Well,
we did that.
with this guy, I mean, don't get me wrong. He know how to push buttons. He know how to get certain things going. So, I don't know. Like I said, my opinion on Joe Rogan is I'm not a fan.
Of him or that in general?
Of him. Period.
Why? Why are you not a fan? I'm a pretty fan of good.
He never done anything that caught my attention and made me
True.
go.
Okay.
Let me listen to this
You know
guy.
what?
You know
100%. Yeah.
And you said he was a comedian first, and I've never watched none of his comedian stand up stuff. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. No, I get what you're saying though, because even when he had a podcast, there's certain things in life. Even though he did it financially, did a good thing, was the Fear Factor. He was the host.
Oh yeah, he was the host of Fear Factor. So that's the only time I've actually.
But that's the thing. So sometimes we rank them where we see them first, right?
Like I said, even at this point, if you didn't bring up the Fear Factor, it wasn't even in my mind. Because
So who
that's
was
how
he
much
to
I
you
don't,
before?
But like I said, comedian. You see what I'm saying? So he came. It's just been a podcast. Oh, Joe Rogan podcast. Da, 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 and
So you didn't know. Then you found out he was a comedian through me. Then you just got remembered he was on Fear Factor.
Right. So and that's what I'm saying. That's how much.
And
I
the
don't,
UFC.
And that's how much I don't watch him. You know what I mean? That's how much he was so.
He needs to be on fucking Star Trek for you to pay attention.
No, he was just that significant because I find anything of his content did not grasp me to make me remember this man. You understand?
But have you ever looked at any of his content?
No.
So I bet you if you did, there would be some stuff that you'd like.
If it doesn't grasp my attention for me to, because that's your point. Your point is you got to get me to come watch you. You got to get me to come see you. You know what I mean?
That's what happens.
Right. So if he doesn't do that, I'm not going. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go out and look for him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to look for something that's not appealing to me.
You should have watched the Jamie Foxx episode.
I don't know. You know, like I said, everybody's got their opinion. Me personally, I don't have one because he wasn't there for me. You know what I mean? Like, not.
So Spotify? You're Spotify. You're the CEO. What do you do? Because you just take the episodes off.
Spotify CEO. It's about the numbers now. It's about the money.
Money talks.
It's about the money because the owner, his bottom line is money, and if Joe Rogan is losing the money, then Joe Rogan got to go. But if Joe Rogan is making more money,
making me the money, making more than I'm losing.
And you see what I'm saying? So
it sucks, but you're right. It is business, right?
That's pretty much how that's going to break down to, and that's it. That's all. But
interesting. But that's what it always breaks down to. Because I remember when I used to DJ a nightclub.
Right. But the owner, but me, if I was the owner of Spotify, what I would do is I would start my own podcast Spotify type thing. Like it's just podcasts.
But it is podcasts.
And just separate the two. But see, here's the, it's not separate. You see what I'm saying? Spotify is known as a music platform. But you understand? It's known for
fucking Spotify, bro. Open it, please, and look at the categories and tell me that there's not a podcast category.
Let me ask you, how long podcast been around?
Not that long.
Okay. How long music been around?
Ever.
So what built Spotify?
Music.
Okay then. Thank you. That's my point. It was built off of music, so it's known as a music platform. You understand?
But it doesn't matter.
No. It's known as a music platform. So if you got a certain genre fucking with your shit, make a whole new fucking platform for it.
But but if they know Spotify's going to own it, they're still going to do the exact same thing.
Well, I mean, come on. It's like, look, he's not affecting your bottom line. You see what I'm saying?
What the people need to fucking do is stop being sensitive. The whole world's sensitive. Everyone is, don't lie to me. Be real. No, you can't handle real. You cry.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the real shit. I tell you the truth, man, you fucking asshole. But if I lied to your face and you found out you're all mad, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Rogan can go back on YouTube and start his own network. It's true. I was making $30,000 an episode.
Yeah. So,
$30,000 an episode. Yeah. Like he really needed Spotify.
The man's making his money. He's always going to make his money. He was smart enough to move to Texas to save some money.
Big time. That's a great move on his part. He still got the weather.
Like Joe Rogan.
No, the world's too goddamn fucking sensitive. That's just bottom line, and everyone always has an opinion and a word, and I'm gonna fight, and I'm gonna pull this.
But you gotta also remember, your content, and you can be your own worst enemy and box yourself in.
I want people. This is what people. The thing is, I find it every time there's an outrage of any sort, politically smart, wrong. I don't give a fuck what it is. There's always the ones that are really loud, and then there's a billion quiet people. They need to step up too.
Well, see, that's who you think is stepping up is the billion quiet people.
They need to step up now.
Well, see, that's you don't have to be loud. You don't have to be loud to make your point. You know, you could be the loudest person in the room, but that don't mean you saying the smartest thing.
100%.
You understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So those 1,000 quiet people are making that change. You know what I mean?
It just needs to. I just find like sometimes it's I'm gonna do this. I'm like fuck. I wish I was rich. I'd be like yeah. You canceled your Spotify. I'll get another one.
I just find
Just to be a dickhead.
I find a lot of people they're their own worst enemy and they box themselves in a corner. You know what I mean? By being to this, to that, to this. Hey, nothing wrong with being a little provocative here and there. Nothing wrong with this. But if you're gonna constantly, I'm using Joe Rogan as an example.
Of course.
You know, for 2 years it's been pandemic, this is bullshit, blah, 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 for 2 fucking years. What do you think is going to happen? You're boxing yourself in the corner. You're separating yourself from the whole thing by going on one side of the board.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So you just box yourself in, and everybody and their mother is going to fucking try to fucking shut you down.
Interesting.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's why I was saying about the Game, the rapper, he did the same thing in a sense. You know what I mean?
What do you do?
You can only have beef with so much people before people go,
Before he realizes he's not a good rapper?
No, he's a fucking phenomenal rapper. Listen to that boy rap, man.
Dude, that guy can't flow for shit.
And listen to that boy rap. That boy can flow. You understand? That boy got bars. He can flow. But the problem is, when he ain't rapping, he running his fucking mouth, getting into arguments, and da-da-da. Nobody want to fuck with him. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
You hear more about him arguing than actual bars.
That's true. That's very true. Lately, well, not lately, but I mean, because he hasn't been around. But yeah.
You fucked yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you know, stop all that beef and shit. Keep with your bars. Keep going.
Yeah, but sometimes it fails. People have the wrong intentions and the fact that they're gonna do what worked in the beginning, and they use the same recipe throughout their fucking career.
And that's the problem.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it worked, but then it's not working anymore, and they're not transitioning to a different tactic of making music or switching it up or okay, maybe I should relax. But you're right, it does box you in though.
You know, I mean, shit. Look at Drake. You know, I mean, he came out one way, then he came out gangster.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? While he was coming out gangster, he focused more on the music and pushed out somebody else.
Okay, you're right.
Then went business. You see
right.
what I'm saying?
You're right. But you have to understand that you find out years later the type of music he was doing before, even though it's not what he wanted to do. What if today's day and age you wore some leotards and shit and you did one fucking album of whatever and then the next fucking album is all fucking hip hop? You wouldn't succeed today because that you'd be exposed immediately with the internet.
Well, see, that's the whole point of being. Now, when that happened with Dre, we're using Dre. He did his album. He with the dudes, leotards, whatever. Came out with the gangster rapping. Boom, 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 boom. They got into a little argument with someone exposed it, right?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? They exposed it a little bit, but it didn't get to where, like, today.
Of course it didn't get there because Dre was slapping fucking radio hosts and fucking acting up at the same fucking time.
So you kind of were like, it's bullshit. Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because he wore leotards now don't mean he won't slap a motherfucker later.
I feel you. I don't know, man. I just find like today would be like you'd be exposed a lot quicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Anything, and that's the internet for you right now. You know what I mean? You got to really, truly think about ahead of the game, and it's like, this is gonna come back to bite me, or I'm gonna box myself in, so on and so on. Yeah. You know, it's hard to navigate now. It's very
What do
hard.
you excited about the Super Bowl halftime show?
I am.
I know you don't give a fuck about the game itself, but the show.
The show, I am.
Yeah.
I want to see what they put on.
What do you, anything specific? Is there a track you want them to bust out?
No. Just the fact that it's all hip hop. That's all I care about. It's historical. It needs to be there. It's about fucking time for the hip hop culture, for the hip hop movement. It belongs there. You know what I mean? We went worldwide before we even got to the Super Bowl. So think about that.
True enough.
Think about the history of hip hop. They belong there.
We'll get back to that in a second. Alex has a question. Do you think is it fair that we hold people accountable for the stuff they've done in the past?
Yes, you have to. Because the past is what's creating the future. You understand? If someone, so you're saying it's okay for someone back in the day to slap you in the face 10 times a day for fucking 10 weeks and then go on the rest of his life steady slapping people in the fucking face. And then when someone, hypothetically, people, let's get this, and when someone decides to say, oh no, and stab this motherfucker in the neck, that's what he usually do. He just slaps people in the face. It's okay. No,
he means celebrities. That's what he's trying to say.
Oh, celebrities. They still need to be held accountable for their shit too. Because
I need an example, Alex. I need an example. Like
they was acting up before they were celebrities.
Yeah.
People, you know what I mean? Like the celebrity and the person that did what they did, they in a sense, the celebrity is a different person. You see what I'm saying? So you got to remember that. You know, me and you was talking about that, like with the, you know, saying Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, and stuff like that, right? You know, as an entertainer, your music catalog or whatever you done catalog, like Kevin Hart, you know, all his comedic stand-up stuff, that's fine. But Kevin Hart is a person. If he did something fucked up, boom, he deserved to be fucking crowned. You know.
But okay, bam. What I'm gonna say here, okay, so some of the jokes he did, everyone sat down at his show and laughed, had a great old time, giggled, funny ass shit. As years goes on and life progresses, and those jokes are technically, you know, now you shouldn't be saying those things. How the fuck do you still get nailed for those?
Okay, so the jokes is him as an entertainer. Okay, that's his entertainment.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying? Him as a person. Other than the show, have you ever heard him say this to someone?
I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? So this is where the problem with people can't separate the celebrity.
But the thing is, he lost the Oscars, hosting the Oscars because of this.
He lost the Oscars because the Oscars have a certain type of standards. So,
but he wasn't hiding these fucking jokes.
No, he wasn't. So, you know. It was bad judgment on the Oscars to even look to do it in the first place, right? If
you look back on what I fucking Facebooked in 2003, you'd be like, "Well, there's something wrong with this guy."
But
drunk at 2:30 a.m.
But I'm just saying, you know. So the Oscars say, "Hey, because you're super popular. Hey, let's get you to do the show," and then turn around, someone say, "Hey, he did this back in the day." Since someone didn't do their fucking job, you understand what I'm saying? Because now,
fuck that. I disagree with that.
I don't know, man.
I disagree.
Because now, you get what you
if he got caught saying it, you know, like with his boys at a club and someone overheard.
You know who we're going to use? Kramer. Let's use Kramer, okay? Kramer on Jerry. That's right. He's a comedian. He's an actor. Boom, boom, boom. He's on stage. He's getting hackled, and boom, he comes out and be a racist person. Yes,
okay. I have a question about that. I have a question. Okay, I see that's a good one.
Perfect.
I've never used this, but I wouldn't be mad if someone did. If you're about to tell someone off, racist slur or not, you're targeting that person. But everyone takes it serious. You know what I mean? If I hated you and I was like, and I said all sorts of shit to you, people were like, oh, he meant it to everyone.
But that's the thing.
But the thing is, if I'm fighting you, I'm going to say whatever it does to piss you off.
Yeah, and
people take it. Oh my God, he said that to everybody.
And I get it. And the person that said something to piss you off to get you rounded up.
Yeah.
He said what he said, but he didn't offend everybody at the same time. You got to remember what you say, because there's certain things you could say, thinking it's going to piss one person off, but you turn around and piss everybody off. You understand what I'm saying? There's certain things you can't say to certain levels. So him as a fucking comedian, blah, 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 he's getting hackled, and he comes out and boom. You understand?
Yeah.
He said that one word that he knows doesn't irritate him, but everybody.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why he said it. And that now you ask yourself.
You can't say that's why he said it. We don't fucking know.
No, that's why he said it, because he looked at the person and all he seen was the whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? Not the one person, like you said, to piss that one person off. Because if it was to piss that one person off, he could have called him anything in the fucking world. That could have pissed him off. He could have called him a fucking, a dirty sock sucking some of my bitch. You see what I'm saying? He's a comedian.
I'm just not sensitive like that, so I don't get it.
He thinks well on his feet, but he comes off with that particular word.
Yeah, but you said you think you act like you fucking hung out with the guy all week or something. You don't know why he meant to say it. You don't understand.
Why he meant to say it?
You said everyone because he said it to everyone is what I'm saying.
No, he was being heckled by one
person. Yes.
You understand?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He said that word to that one person. You understand? But that one person he seen was all black people. You understand?
Also, like you're all the same type of thing. Is that what he was trying to say? I don't really remember.
He said he called the dude the nigger.
Okay.
You understand? And that's offending the whole black
Would you be
race.
offended, or would you have not laughed with me at the table next to him?
No. That if someone was heckling him and he said that, I'll have a problem with him. You understand? Because I heard what the guy said to him. Yeah. You understand? And for him to say what he said,
so he went too far.
He went way too far.
What he was getting back.
And that was him as a person, not a comedian. You understand? He left the comedian shit off the fucking stage to turn around and go blah blah blah. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's his personal.
So Alex asking, so is he done forever, or can he learn and come back?
Oh, he can learn to come back.
Because
you can't.
But you can't host the Oscars.
You know, you can learn to come back. You know,
but you can't host the Oscars though.
Hey, we don't own the Oscars.
I'm just saying.
You know who owns the Oscars? People who
Hulk Hogan said something racist too.
Hulk Hogan said something racist. A lot of people say something racist, but like I said, it depends on who owns what.
But he was, the race. I don't feel bad when someone's a racist in any kind when it comes to their daughters. Kind of get a pass there. You kind of get a pass there. Because technically, they don't want you to date anyone. They don't want your daughter to date anyone. So.
Well, they don't. That's true. They don't want anybody to date anyone.
So
you know what I mean? But still, they be acting up. Fucking.
Now, the
as
real
parent, I get it. I get it a little bit.
But I still think on a technicality, on a scale of living through life, either being taught or learning or been through certain situations, everyone has a tad of racism in them.
Yes.
And the world wants to pretend that it doesn't exist. And I'm okay with it existing, even towards me.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Everybody knows there. The problem is now it's being tackled. And a lot of people are uncomfortable. That's the problem. People are uncomfortable. And the worst part about it is, you're not uncomfortable saying it, motherfucker, then you should be uncomfortable dealing with the consequences. You should be comfortable dealing with the consequences.
Now,
if you ain't uncomfortable saying it, you should be
yeah.
You know what I mean? You should be comfortable with the consequences.
Give and take, right?
Yeah.
Give and take. Do you think that the world of hip-hop, after fighting everything that black people went through over all these years, to not be called this name, to we're equal, and then hip hop in the 90s uses it like it's the word buddy.
Like the word buddy.
Like we're friends. You're my best friend. And you have to use that word without looking back in history of bullshit that they had to fight to be this place. Like, you know what? Treat me like one and the other. Treat us the same. And then I feel after I grown up, because I was young in the 90s, and after a while I grew up, I was like, holy fuck. Because me listening to it, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Okay.
It's a slight ignorance of what the fuck was on.
Here's a little history for you.
History. Teach me.
Here's a little history for you. I don't remember the artist, but there's an old song about the low-hanging fruit.
Okay.
A lot of people don't really understand what that song's about.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Okay, it's an old song. It's a lady who sings it, and she's, I can't remember her name right now, but it's a song about low-hanging fruit on the tree, blah, blah, blah. She's talking about black people being hung.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
We've been singing about it and dealing with it for decades. You understand what I'm saying? So this rapping and saying the N-word, and nothing changed. It's the same. You understand what I'm saying? We always keeping it alive. You get what I'm saying? Because we always dealing with it. That's all it is. You see, where you're looking at it as, whoa, you know what I mean? But you need to see the whole thing, because you're not on this side of the board.
No, I'm not.
You see what I'm saying? So I understand where you're coming from, where it's like, well, you say it's bad, so why you get to use it, but
I don't give a fuck about using it. I don't give a shit. But I just found that it was something that everyone fought.
But it's always been there, and throughout black music, and throughout black music history, there's a lot of certain songs that you would see you're a DJ and you might play a certain song here and there, and you'll notice certain black people get up, younger and older, and you'll be like, why are they dancing together in this particular song? You know what I mean? You think this song is an older song, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like Marvin Gaye or something like that, and boom, it'll come on, but the young kids are feeling it, and the old mama's dancing to it. There's a common connection there. You know what I mean? Because of what he's saying in the song. You know what I mean?
I think that when it's in the song, the white people take advantage of it. I think I went to a party. It was only white people. You played some Biggie, and they couldn't wait to yell that one word with freedom, with no judgment. And I was like, "You should be ashamed." I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, I know.
It did happen though.
And no, I can imagine. And I'm just thinking like,
I had to play the remix where there was a pause before this word. They looked around.
And some people want to say it. Some people don't want to say it. Some people don't want to be offensive. You know what I mean? They pick and choose their time. We know y'all say it. Y'all know we know y'all say it. You know what I mean? But if you're in a party with your peers and blah, 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 we're not there. And as they would say, do you hear a tree falling in the woods if nobody's there?
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, you can say it because, like I said, I've never been, sitting in the back corner or fly on the wall and it's like, oh, look at these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So,
But I have other things to say except racist slurs. I don't know. I probably have racist slurs towards all people.
Everybody, you say they're oversensitive. I get it. They could be a little oversensitive. It's just a matter of now people are so uncomfortable with the fact that they're being called out for their bullshit. You know what I mean? They're uncomfortable with it. And it's like, don't create the bullshit if you don't want to deal with the consequences.
True enough.
That's all it is. You know what I mean? And or better yet, you didn't create the bullshit. Okay, the bullshit's been created decades ago.
That's right.
Don't benefit from the bullshit and keep doing the bullshit, and then feel uncomfortable when you get called out about it. You know what I mean?
I get it.
That's
I
what
get
it
it.
is. And it's like, oh, you fucked up. No, but no. You see what I'm saying? The fact that you said it in the first place is because you felt you could say it because it was said before.
Yeah, but I just found that, like, I don't know first of all, I went to a school where it was so multicultural that it was being racist was weird. You know what I mean?
But like you said, every culture got some racism in them.
But the thing is, like, but I'm not gonna lie. There's been times where I enjoy hip hop music, and you see me at the hip hop club, and I'm getting stared, and like, what the fuck's he doing here?
Right.
So I get it too.
And I was with you when I see it. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck is the problem here? You see what I'm saying? And so imagine us. Same thing when we walk into a country bar.
Nothing happened to you when you walked into a country bar.
No. But the stairs.
What stairs?
The stairs. You see, you don't see it. You don't.
No, actually, I couldn't see 2 feet in front of me. That's not fair.
But it doesn't matter what bar. Oh, okay. Better yet, walk into a nice fancy club. Where gotta wear a suit. I mean, you know what I mean? Walk in, you get the stairs. It doesn't matter where you go, you get the stairs. You know what I mean? So imagine that on a regular basis, bro. You know what I mean? A fucking grocery store. A fucking, you know what I mean? You're going to get your groceries.
But dude, it's the day I shaved my head, I got those fucking looks.
There you go.
But I don't give a fuck.
Welcome to the club.
But the thing is, I don't care.
Man, people do care.
I don't. I know people care. I just don't care. I don't give a fuck. I remember going to the liquor store. She's like, "Can I see your ID?" And I showed it to her one time. She's like, "You're actually nice." I was like, "What type of monster do you think I am?" And I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's just true story. I don't even care. I was like, well, fuck it. Believe what you want.
But the thing is, when you look different, people gonna look. They're gonna look, and that's just.
But that's never going to stop.
No, it's never gonna stop because for some reason, I don't know why. I don't know why we started judging each other. I really don't know.
It's true.
I really don't know. I don't know what in the world made people go, I'm gonna judge him. or I'm going to judge her, and it doesn't matter what you look like. You can have blue hair and pink face. Someone judging you.
Oh yeah, I judge about 45 times a day.
You know, you could be black, white, green, Chinese, whatever. You know, like I say, you can be short, tall, fat, skinny.
You wear pajamas to the grocery store. I'm fucking judging you.
Yes, you see what I'm saying? So it's just there. You know, so.
It's in us. What the fuck do you want us to do?
You know, it's there. I agree.
Don't get mad. Judge back. Just judge back. It's simple.
Get a stink eye back.
Just be like, fuck you, man. You know, one girl will be like, yo, you're fat, but your face is demolished. You know, there you go back. Just throw it back. Gives you an open fucking. You're like, you know that thing you want to always tell that person to say it.
Your grill is busted.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Go to the dentist. He needs a hammer. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Get judged back. So back to the Super Bowl.
Yes, the bowl.
It's probably been the most anticipated halftime show that I remember. Because at one point you're like, who the fuck's playing? Because that's all they talk about.
Yep.
Now, Alex had a question through here. I can't find it because there's too many of them. He asked, what do you think the first song is going to be?
I don't know.
Whew. Alex, do you have an idea what the first song is going to be? Who do you think is going to perform first? Well, that's a good question, but like, don't pretend like I didn't say it. Obviously, the first song is going to be the first performer.
Well, I mean, from all the imagery and everything, it seemed like Dre's going to set it off. Because
do you think it's going to be like a old school, like Nothing But a G thing type of?
You know, I think
they're going to go back to that.
Set it off.
You think that will be it or what?
Well, you know, he's the glue to the whole thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? His hands has touched every one of those artists.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
first track. I'm going with Nothing But a G thing.
G thing.
I think the car comes out. Snoop and him busted out, and then the whole, and then it's gonna lead to Steel Dre, or Forgot About Dre. Yes, with Eminem. That's exactly it. You know what I mean? Just boom, boom. Eminem comes in. That's what
I don't know.
Do you think? Okay, do you think every song has something to do with Dre, or are there going to be some individual songs, or is there so much music with Dre that they don't even need to go through their individual tracks?
If they go individual tracks, everyone.
Mary J's on. What song does she perform?
I don't know. Yeah, Dre did 3, 4, 5, maybe 6.
That's fantastic.
Songs.
What song does she perform?
I don't know. See, that's the problem. I don't know.
See, Alex is reading my mind. Family Affair.
But Dre did that.
I'm just saying that I didn't see. Sometimes I'm really happy that there's people listening and commenting.
But
what the fuck did I ask?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't. She's got a nice catalog, bro. She's got a lot of songs. I think it's
overrated catalog, but that's fine. That's a whole other topic.
She got a lot of songs, bro.
That's an over.
She got a lot of songs, man.
But first song, you think it's Nothing But a G thing?
No.
Ooh, I'm going with that.
I don't think it'd be Nothing But a G thing.
Are we betting?
No, we ain't gonna bet. We ain't gonna bet. Oh, well, me personally, the appropriate song for him to set it off with would be Straight Outta Compton, because that's where he came from. I think that would be boom.
Stupid without the other guys, man.
No. All he had to do was his verse.
Were you surprised that Kendrick was included?
I was. Actually.
I wasn't, just because of the location.
I was.
Location-wise, I wasn't.
But
now you're bringing in a little bit of youth into this mix.
You deserve it.
Does hip hop go with NFL?
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the players. I'm talking about the fans. Because I thought one time as kids, we used to watch hip hop trying to merge into the wrestling scene, and it was an epic fail.
No, it wasn't. Hip hop trying to merge into the wrestling scene.
Yeah.
John fucking Cena.
No. There was.
Yeah. His whole fucking program was hip hop.
But he was white.
What did you say? Hip hop tried to merge into the thing. You see what I'm saying?
See, he would think pop and country. For me, NFL fans are. I'm going to judge all of the NFL fans because that's what I do.
All right. Football is your thing. Go for it.
There's football first, and then there's NASCAR racing.
NASCAR.
You're a hip hop fan. You don't even watch football.
You know, I don't.
D's a hip hop fan. He don't watch football. So probably they're going to be performing in front of white. This is going to be the first time they ever heard Snoop Dogg.
No.
They're going to be like, man, I've been having Coronas my whole life. I didn't even know who the fuck this guy is.
You know?
Oh, my God. This is an actual fact, man. Run DMC performed at WrestleMania 5. It was so bad. It was so bad that I actually felt bad for Run DMC. And you know what? I'm going to Run DMC, one of the greatest fucking hip-hop guys. It was a shitty performance, and I think it was a shitty performance because it was a shitty situation. If I throw you in front of 500 people, you're going to perform well. If I throw you in front of fucking 3 hillbillies, you're going to be like, what the fuck am I doing here? Right?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm surprised about that performance. I'm going to look it up tonight.
Yes, Run DMC WrestleMania 5. The mega powers explode. Run DMC. It was horrific. They're in the ring. It was fucking bad, bro.
Terrible, huh?
And
you know what? I'm gonna check that out.
So hip hop and wrestling.
Thanks for the education, Alex.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's a good idea to get this grouping because it's gonna draw someone like you that don't really watch football now to watch the halftime show.
No, I'll watch the halftime show, but
I know, but you know what? You're gonna get caught up in it. You might put it on at 7:30 whenever the halftime's on. They might talk a bit about football. There's gonna be the people that watch it, the football game, and there's gonna be people about the halftime show.
The thing, there's watching football, and then there's watching football. You understand what I'm saying? You're a football watcher. You watch the game, the sport, all the games. Who's advancing? The players, the stats, and so on and so on. There's a certain level that you are at. Me, I would watch a game and I would enjoy the game for what it is. But if this team advance or not, I don't care.
Oh, I don't care neither. Well, you forgot. I don't give a fuck neither.
You know what I mean?
I gamble and like players.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
I got you in third place. I got you a little bit of money on fantasy football, and I came in first.
Right.
So I did all right.
But I'm just saying, it's just like when I watch the game, it's just I appreciate it for the plays. Like today, side note, I was watching
Public Enemy. Sorry, best hip hop wrestling was in WCU, a tag team with tables. Public Enemy. Remember Public Enemy? I wasn't even were they even a rap group, or did I make that shit up? They were a tag team. It needs to come out like this. 2 fat white guys. No?
No, that sounds like that looks like something like.
Oh my God! Alex says I was right. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Really? I don't know the bushwhackers for a second.
Yeah, but they were the modern day bushwhackers.
No, okay, that's what I was thinking when you did that.
Two fucking. They're dead though, but they were bozos. But anyways, yeah.
You know, but no. Perfect example. I was on the same thing. I was watching the Olympics this morning, and they was doing the girls hockey.
Yeah.
Okay. And I watch hockey. I don't understand it. Whatever. But I'm watching, and they slowed down this play that one of the players did score.
It's crazy, huh?
To score a goal, and I was like, "Did you see that fucking goal?"
Yes.
I was like, "What the?" It was so fast that I didn't even see it.
That's every sport. That's football. That's basketball. That's hockey, and it's MMA. Because sometimes you see a punch, you're like, "What the fuck happened there?" And then they slow it down. You're like, "Oh god damn!"
Right? And then she boom, bang, boom. I was like, "Ho. Now that's nasty, right?" So
yeah.
I see why people appreciate what they appreciate.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? No, I get that. But people have to understand that I've always separated myself from emotions of sports. I could care less who wins.
But
them winning doesn't affect my fucking life. The losers that cry over games, Terry, fucking kill me, man. Terry, you fucking crybaby. I saw him cry when the Montreal. He was more sad than the players.
Oh, terrible.
Dude, I was like, dude, it's okay, man. Your cat's alive. Like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
People get invested.
But the thing is, you get invested because you're fucked up because you're living through other people's fucking dreams. That doesn't bother me. Like, I put some money on the Rams just because, fuck it, let me watch it, and I think they're gonna win. I don't care. The Raiders lost. Are you a Raiders fan? Yeah, I used to play for fucking Gloucester Raiders. I wore fucking silver and black. And I got a couple fucking players, but I don't give a shit. And they don't give a shit about me.
Like I said, I don't know.
But I'm not invested in that sense. You know what I mean?
But the Super Bowl halftime show, I've always watched it for the halftime shows, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Alex, if you watch sports with me, I break it down for you. I break it down as easily as possible so people understand it. It's not a fucking... You know what I mean? So it wasn't an issue. You know what I mean? I like watching certain sports. I prefer basketball. I mean, basketball, football. I don't really like hockey anymore.
I mean, sports are good for entertainment. You know
what I mean? You had fun in
yeah.
Cuba. We were betting on teams.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's the sports is there. They're good for people, so on. So, it is what it is.
But the thing, I just really honestly think. Don't get me wrong. It was a great idea to get that group of people in LA, hometown wise. But I just think the people that they're actually gonna fucking perform in front of, they're not going to appreciate it like some of the people that are not there. That's all.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all. But I'm happy they're there. Trust me, I'm happy, hands down. We mentioned Death Row Records earlier, the purchase of it from Snoop Dogg. There's nothing better than leading into the Super Bowl performance halftime show with owning Death Row. There's nothing. That is probably the best segment.
I mean, I just bought Death Row, and to promote Death Row, I'm doing the Super Bowl.
He does a couple old school tracks. People are like, what was that track again? And obviously, dude, his fucking stock through the roof.
There you go.
Honestly, amazing.
Business move.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
He gets a Lady of Rage's album. Oh, fuck.
Dude, it's a fantastic business move. But anyways, we're gonna end this fucking podcast. You just got to make a quick guess, bro. Who is fucking performing first? That's all I want to know. That's all.
Who's gonna perform first?
Does it go low? Does it have to be Dr. Dre? Is it Dre?
It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be Dre. It doesn't have to be Dre. I think I think Mary's going to set it off.
Ooh, so she sets a certain tempo off, right?
I think she's going to set it off.
Interesting.
Because you got that singer boom where she can still be bouncing in and out on certain things, right? Because Super Bowl, do Dre go straight up hardcore gangster all the way?
Yes, that's my bet.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make a friendly bet here.
And thinking about it, let's say COVID wasn't around and the Super Bowl was fucking packed, 50,000 fans, 50,000 white fans. The smart thing to do is bring the white boy.
Yep. Okay.
So,
okay, I like that. Friendly bet, bro.
Bring the Caucasian man. Excuse me. Let's not be racist. Bring the Caucasian man, Slim Shady.
My feelings are hurt. I'm crushed.
But
we're turning off the podcast.
but Slim on his own, and honestly, to be honest with you, I think Slim on his own could have did a good show at the halftime show by himself.
No, 100% no.
You don't think so? I think it could.
100% no. Slim he sold a lot of fucking records. I get that. What fucking track can he start the Super Bowl with that energy?
With that energy?
Dude, I used to drop Still Dre by accident at a club because I was too drunk. Mm-hmm. And it didn't matter if I cut the fucking song off, whatever was playing. Mm-hmm. And the whole club, dude, totally fucked it up. Totally 100%. It looks like I did it on purpose. 100% my fault. The club erupts. Really? And there's no M track that can do that. Mm. Energy, that just that fucking beat. There is nothing. There is absolutely no fucking track that can do that. So I don't know.
Think he got something that'll make the crowd go crazy?
What? Lose Yourself? I'm the real Slim Shady.
I don't know about that.
Stan. What the fuck are you talking about here, bro?
Oh man, M. I don't know, man. He's just got a different.
You can't even give me one fucking track. You give me one fucking M tracks that gets the fucking 80,000 people going.
He just got a different energy. I'm not a big M fan, but I think he can pull off the show by himself. Oh
my God, Still Dre or California Love. God damn. See?
Now, okay, I got a quick question.
They're in California, dum-dum.
Whose song is California Love? Was it Pac's or Dre's?
It's Dre's.
It's Dre's? Okay.
It's Dre's.
I wasn't sure.
It was it was Dre's, and when Pac came out of jail, that's one of the first tracks he recorded.
Okay.
Those are two fucking just bangers, energy wise, man. Nothing but a G thing. Fucking anything on the Snoop album has that energy of the beat that will just electrify it from the beginning, more than any fucking M track. I'm telling you. What, the 8 Mile one? Like, what the fuck are you? I don't get it.
I don't know. No, I'm just saying separately. Like, if it was M doing a halftime show, I think he could pull it off.
No. I'd rather watch Justin Bieber.
Watch Justin Bieber.
I do. As a fucking performer, I'm sorry. I'll take a Timberlake. I'll take the Maroon 5. I don't give a fuck.
Timberlake's good, man.
I'm not saying they're not good. That's not my diss. My diss is energy. Like, is he a great rapper? Sure, on the thing. He's not. He's not. He's a fucking. You know what he is? He's a great additive. He's a great part of the recipe.
Okay.
But he's not the fucking meat that you're cooking. He's a bit of spice. He's that surprise spice. When everyone goes, yo, man, what the fuck is in here? And you're like, I ain't telling you. He's not the fucking ham or the roast beef.
All right. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it on that note. He's a spice.
So, okay, friendly
People
bet.
go out and get you a Slim Shady spice.
Exactly. You gotta add it. You can't have a Slim Shady by itself. This doesn't fucking work. But his daughter's hot. That's not what I meant to say.
Oh, wow.
My bad.
Leave the kids alone, bro.
My bad. She should get off the gram. But first, you said Mary J?
I'm thinking Mary said it all.
I say Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. And our friendly bet is the next time we're on a show, whoever loses has to drink a Mickey of the other person's shit that we don't like. Because we don't like the same fucking thing.
That's true.
So that's gonna be. You're gonna drink a Mickey and you have shots while having this torturing moment. But if it's neither, we're good. Fair?
Yeah, but yeah. You know.
Fair?
But I'm looking forward to the halftime show. You know, I am. You know. Fair.
We're gonna do that. That's our friendly. But Mary J. I not Dr. Dre or Snoop. It has to be Dr. Dre and Snoop. That's gonna be my. I'm not gonna cheat here. It's not one or the other. It has to be together. Fair?
No, gotta be one or the other.
No, because they have tracks together.
Yeah, but they also have solo tracks.
No, it's going to be one of the tracks together. Dude, if they have solo tracks, I lose. I'm not saying one or the other. It's both. They have to be both at the same track or I lose.
All right. Okay.
But if it's Mary J., then I lose, obviously. And if it's together, dude, the odds are stacked. They're good. They're good. We're going to do that, bro. But anyways, yo, Alex, you motherfucker.
Word.
Just get on the fucking show next time, bro. We miss you.
Yeah, word. Just come on in.
We miss you. Just walk around with your phone, slap a kid in the ass, throw him in the bath, man. Show us how it's done to be a dad. Anyways, Bam. Surprise, my bad. I just got a text message from Baby Egypt saying his phone got smashed. I knew there was something fucked up.
Wrong. All right,
we'll bring it back. But man, what the hell? I had a great fucking time on a Friday night. Live on the mic with you, my brother. I appreciate it, man. Guys, thank you so much.
Peace.
And we'll see you next week, man. Peace.
Right.